Do you guys have keys for the adjoining doors? Like the middle door? Because I think there's a room that's open on the left side of it.
For real?
Maybe, I don't know. It's the elevator.
Do not do that to me, please. I already kicked someone out last week.
For what?
There was a guy in the room.
I don't know. Okay.
Was it last week? But they should have it. We called the police.
After committing a brutal hotel room murder, the killer used the victim's debit card to order pizza. Newly released body cam footage offers a fresh perspective on the police investigation in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. On May 6, 2020, Jad Ali and two accomplices orchestrated a robbery and murder against 31-year-old Samir Allah. Lured to a hotel, the victim was suffocated in a third-floor room and later dragged into the corridor. Following the killing, the victim's debit card was used for several transactions, from ATM withdrawals and Amazon purchases to ordering pizza from Papa John's. The footage from the Fairfield Hotel on Mount Century Parkway shows officers meticulously sweeping the crime scene.
Got something?
No, that was a note. I was making sure there wasn't anything. Thank you for your service.
56, you send the watch screen. 3156.
Yours locked?
Yeah. Soft. Yeah. Smells funky.
Think? That receipt. You go to Walmart. For what date? I didn't know. February 29th.
Been a while.
What?
It's been a while. Check this. Let's try 4:30 again. No, that's the one I tried it, but. Oh, what's up?
Magic touch.
Oh, here.
Like Christmas shop. Or elderly perfume.
Yes. Alright, 4:30 is long. Want to get that 401 in?
Which one?
401, all the way back.
Just I didn't close that one. I remember that room. It's the toilet.
Alright, hold on.
Anything in the bowl?
Nope. Yeah, someone's in the top, yeah.
Huh?
One. Check this out right here.
I think they might have a tool downstairs so we can.
And also better with those.
During the sweep, police sought help from a hotel maid, who responded in a chilling manner as they entered the room.
You guys have keys for the adjoining doors? Like the middle door? Because I think there's a room that's open on the left side of it.
For real?
Maybe, I don't know.
It's elevator.
Do not do that to me, please. I already kicked someone out last week.
For what?
There was a guy in the room.
I don't know. Okay.
Was it last week? But they should have it. We called the police.
The maid referenced an incident that had occurred just 5 days earlier, when Ali was found in the room intended for the victim, even though he wasn't initially suspected of murder at that time.
401.
401.
It's creepy, huh? Somebody went in there.
We did.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not close.
Okay. That's what we're both doing.
401, right?
Yep. Huh. Tried it multiple times and it did not open.
Nothing. That's odd.
What are
If
the
you're gonna check rooms the next time, try it to put the
Try our key in there.
see what happens. Push it up.
Oh, okay. That's the
Sometimes
secret.
you have to push it up. Yeah.
Until the maid asks another eerie question.
You guys checked the third floor
That I did yesterday.
yesterday?
There's somebody there now?
Ah, no, I don't know. I don't trust no more. You never know.
Before being arrested on murder charges, Ali visited the police station, attempting to persuade officers to return items he had stolen from the victim, including the victim's debit card.
What were they gonna bring it to me?
No, just if they have to get in touch with you, or and we can't call you, they'll come. They'll come knock on your door, or where come find you wherever we can find you.
Is everything? Because I didn't get an inventory of what was there.
So what'll happen is when you get your property, there'll be an inventory of what you're getting, and you'll sign for what you're getting. So if there's anything missing at that point, that's
What did I sign for when
your shoes. So you sign for what we give back to you. You're not signing for what we're taking at this point, all right?
Now the phone and the ID.
So that was the other issue the county gave me.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
So the I guess the phones and stuff like that, you're gonna have to prove that they're yours, because there's no, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Something about the phone.
So like
Like the pin.
if you have the pin,
to the
that
phone.
they can give it. Do you have the pin for them? What's that?
What, the pin to the phone? Well, I don't want to.
okay.
I'll tell them, like, if that's what they want to prove.
However, the stolen items were not returned to him. When Ali took a cab to collect these items, he found himself unable to pay the driver due to having no money and no access to the victim's debit card.
we'll
And this
fit.
gentleman here, I had this guy drove me up there with the cab driver.
Right.
And I had the debit card and the money in the belongings. So I thought I was going to get it back to be to pay him. So now, you hear what he's saying.
I can't give it back to you, unfortunately, right now. I wish.
Okay. You got anything? No.
I don't have anything.
Okay, listen. If you don't have it, why you call me? You should
Because I
tell
thought
me.
he was giving me up the
No, you
home
should
today.
tell me I don't have any money. Okay, I'm sorry, man. But you waste my 1 hour.
Yeah,
for
I know.
nothing.
It's an inconvenience for me too, bro.
Yeah, you know. You know what your pocket have. I know what my pocket have.
Yeah, I don't have. I don't know. I knew I
Okay,
didn't have
when
it.
you call me, you told me I don't have anything, right? You
Yeah.
say I go there, I give it to you. You
Yeah,
told me that.
yeah.
Okay, what are you giving?
I thought I was getting my
I'm
belongings.
spent 2 hours, man, for nothing. Come on, man.
It's an inconvenience
You should
for me
be
too.
know, you know. Be mature.
I'm trying
You
to.
play
I don't know what to
game.
tell you.
What trying? What's me trying?
Bro,
You see how many calls, sir? 2 calls is missing here.
Okay.
It's business, brother. This is the
I
time.
know, man. I know. I'm thinking I was going to get my stuff today.
I know, man.
So
I can't help none
Yeah,
of
that's
that stuff,
fine,
but
yeah.
again, you don't want to give me the passcode, that's fine, but I don't know if it'll help speed it up or not, but that's probably what they're going to require.
from you,
I can tell them, I'll be like, look, he gave me the password, it's if it works, then they'll be like, all right,
yeah. Only
it's your
reason I
shit.
didn't because I don't want them to go and.
Well, they're probably going to need it to unlock it, so to see it's yours, so that's...
Yeah, but if I'm not there and they go in it, I
Well, if they go in it without you there, and they
That's
don't have any
illegal.
kind of search warrant, that's an illegal search, so...
it doesn't matter. Yeah, so just write the pin down.
All right.
I'm just trying to figure out what are they investigating. They caught me in their hotel.
No, but so they're not So you got to understand. So say, usually these things don't go to trial, but say you get charged with like an indictable crime, right? You get charged.
That's an indictable?
It
Could be.
it's not,
But not
but they can bump it up to a charge that is indictable.
Okay.
All right, because what happens is you're in the room, you're not supposed to be in the room. It can be a higher level of charge, which is considered indictable. So what happens is it's not necessarily the investigation's kind of done. You were in there, they caught you, you went back, they caught you again. There's the issues, right? So that's what they have right now.
Yeah.
But what it is now they keep that stuff as evidence. So if you do get charged, now if it does go to trial and there's no like plea deal or it doesn't and it makes it through grand jury, then they need that to go to trial with for that whole
Yeah.
It rarely ever
I don't think
happens to go to
they'll-
trial, but it's like one of those things that if they gave it back to you now and say
And
they're
they
like,
wanted
oh, you
to.
know what, say the hotel now really presses the issue, not that they are. Now they're like, all right, we want this to go to trial. Now, like, oh crap, we just gave all this stuff back, and it might be part of the thing. And that's where we're stuck at.
Shortly thereafter, Ali, along with Anthony Gann and Asia Boone, was arrested on multiple charges connected to the gruesome crime. Ali faced charges including murder, kidnapping, robbery, conspiracy, credit card theft, wrongful impersonation, and desecration of human remains. Choosing to represent himself, his lack of legal expertise cost him dearly. Earlier this year, a jury convicted him on all counts, and last month, he received a 90-year prison sentence. Anthony Gann was charged with computer theft, identity theft, and theft by deception, while Asia Boone faced conspiracy charges. Both have pleaded guilty and are awaiting sentencing. The prosecutor's office has yet to reveal a clear motive for the killing.